I was helping my daughter with her spelling words. Rain tapped gently against the windows, steady and soft. Her pencil moved slowly, deliberately, as if each letter took a lifetime to form. Then she paused. Without saying a word, she reached into her pocket and pulled out a crumpled piece of paper, like it had scorched her fingers. "A man gave this to me at the park," she whispered, eyes uncertain. "He said he knows Mommy really well, and told me to give it to you when she wasn't around." I took it from her. My hands were steady. My heart was not. Slowly, I unfolded the note. Just 4 lines, scrawled in messy handwriting. No name, no signature. "She lies to you. She lies to me. Meet me where it started. I'll bring proof." I didn't flinch. I didn't speak. I only stood up, pulled my daughter into my arms, and quietly began locking the doors. There are moments you remember because they mean everything. Others because they tear everything apart. That moment it was both. I had always suspected something. The late-night showers. The Uber rides that showed up twice on the bill. The perfume she wore that was never for me. But I buried those thoughts because love is loud and doubt whispers, until one day, it doesn't. I thought about the man in the park. What kind of person hands a child a note meant to destroy a marriage? Someone holding a grudge, or someone who had already lost everything? I told my wife about the stranger. She didn't freeze, didn't ask to see the note, just smiled, too wide, too quickly. "Creeps everywhere these days," she said lightly. And just like that, she buried it. Like it meant nothing. But I didn't. Not this time. That night, while she slept beside me, I reached for her phone. The password had changed. I smiled to myself. She had never changed it before. I used her fingerprint. No texts. No emails. Everything wiped clean. Too clean. I opened the deleted folder and found one remaining thread with a contact saved as Work East. Only one message had survived. "It's getting harder to lie. She's asking questions." She. Not he. Not me. Someone else entirely. I downloaded everything. Call logs, location data, backups, cloud accounts, passwords. I mapped her activity over the last month. Same number. Same hotel. Every Wednesday. Meanwhile, she clapped at our daughter's piano recital. She kissed me like it meant something. The man at the park, he had seen the performance from the outside. Now I was watching from the front row. The park bench was wet when I returned. He was already sitting there, hood up, head lowered. I said nothing, just sat beside him. He handed me a flash drive. 2 years, he murmured. "She told me you were divorced, that he was no one. A client," said she barely remembered. The drive contained photos, hotel invoices, timestamps, texts. One message stood out. "You're the only real thing in my life. Everything else is pretend." Pretend. That's what I had become. A stand-in. A lie to fill the space. He looked at me then, regret in his eyes. "I kept walking back to her," he said. "But I figured you deserved to know." And then he stood up and left before I could reply. I didn't stop him. Didn't need to. The truth doesn't need witnesses. It only needs to be seen. She was in the kitchen the next morning, humming while she made breakfast, acting like everything was normal, like our life wasn't a staged play. I slid the flash drive across the table without a word and watched her face. She froze mid-hum, then plugged it into her laptop. Silence. Then a breath caught in her throat. Then the shaking. "You went through my things," she whispered. Still, not a single word for me. Just a slow blink. A small tilt of her head. It didn't mean anything. I raised an eyebrow. He was a mistake. I nodded slightly. She reached for my hand. I let her grasp only the empty air between us. Then, I pulled out a manila envelope from my coat pocket. Inside, divorce papers, custody arrangements, asset transfers. All signed. All filed that very morning. She opened her mouth, but I was already walking away. I didn't look back. Didn't have to. Sometimes silence is the loudest kind of revenge. She moved out last week. Tried to say goodbye to our daughter. She didn't let her. just turned around and walked back inside, quiet and calm, like she understood everything without needing it explained. I don't talk about it anymore. Don't replay it in my mind. I just breathe easier now. I still take my daughter to the same park. We sit on the same bench. Sometimes she asks about the man with the hood. I just say, he helped us remember what truth feels like. No pity, no grief, just clarity, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing she will never lie to anyone again without remembering exactly how it ended, with a crumpled note and the silence that followed.